Welcome to Grind Mode TV. It's your boy, Big L, and we back with another one. This one is about Tory Lanez. He got stabbed up. He got framed by these heifers while they're still out here living their best life. But I'm not going to hold you. Let's get to the content.
As Tory Lanez recovers in a hospital after a prison stabbing attack, his father and supporters gathered today to demand his release.
The former rapper was convicted of shooting Megan Thee Stallion. Fox 7's Christy Fajardo tells us about the claim of new evidence.
Bringing it to light now was made necessary by the events of this week.
Just days after rapper Tory Lanez, also known as Daystar Peterson, was attacked in prison, his attorneys are calling on Governor Newsom to pardon or commute his sentence, insisting they have new evidence Lanez didn't shoot superstar Megan Thee Stallion, but it was instead her former best friend, Kelsey Harris. And they say Harris's one-time bodyguard, Bradley James, was spurred by conscience to come forward.
Mr. James informed Unite the People that he was witness to the conversation Miss Harris had where she stated she had the gun, she fired it 3 times. In essence, Mr. Peterson never shot anybody.
Walter Roberts says the statement aligns with another witness who saw 2 women fighting. Lanez is serving a 10-year sentence after...
Wow, really? These efforts.
Being convicted of shooting Stallion in the Hollywood Hills back in 2020. The singer testified against Lanez and in an op-ed wrote, quote, "Even as a victim, I have been met with skepticism and judgment. We didn't hear back from Stallion's attorney and couldn't reach Harris for comment." Lanez's lawyers say they've had the new evidence for months and were waiting on the appeals court to rule, but went public after he was stabbed in prison.
He was stabbed 14 times.
The rapper's father, Sunstar Peterson, says his son is recovering remarkably well, but recounted the story Lanez told him.
And I quote, "Dad, I thought it was my last. And having made my peace with God, I said, okay, God, is this how it's supposed to end for me?" But God said no. God told him, "Do not give up."
The family and legal team insist Lanez was never given a fair trial, raising questions about the prosecution and investigation, but now say Lanez can't wait for the appellate process to play out. In downtown LA, Christy Fajardo, Fox 11 News.
Wow. Wow. These heifers is out here living their best life. Lied on this man. Went to sleep with no problem. Woke up every day performing.
Problem solved. Fighters got talented.
Speaking for the president.
We need.
You know?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That is crazy. These women went about their lives like nothing happened. Like nothing happened. And finally that punk ass bodyguard came out and confessed. I don't know what he held, but as I say, Tory Lanez was framed. And right after the attorneys came to Megan and them's camp and said that the bodyguard went ahead and told the truth, hours after, he gets stabbed up 14 times. You ain't got to be the smartest guy in the world to put 2 and 2 together. Somebody's trying to avoid jail. Tory Lanez was framed, and then they tried to kill him when the truth started coming out. Fellas, I tell you, these women were as beautiful and nice as they seem, and all that. They have a vicious side to them. And I'm not going to say all women, because I can't condemn the whole group, but it's sure I would give it a good 70% or more. Gotta move smart out here, man. How can you lie on this man? Know he's doing 10 years. Bodyguard also. That's a real bitch ass nigga there. But I know he got paid. I know it was a price. But let me tell you something about Tory Lanez. He found a way to put his music on cryptos, on ETFs. On ETFs or EFTs. On ETFs, I think he found a way to put his music on cryptos and bypass the record company. Well, the person that purchased his music and him will be the only two people that makes money off of his music. And the purchaser will actually make more than Tory Lanez. So it paid you to support Tory Lanez. I know a lot of people say Jay-Z was involved. His dad said it clear. Everybody was like, he was just reaching. But now look, Megan was all on the stage for the president, for Kamala, without a guilty conscience, smiling, BET Awards, living her best life, while this man in jail eating prison food. You got to think, what type of individual are you if you could do this? Ruin somebody's career, take him away from his kids, his family, while you still living your best life. And don't think twice. Go to sleep at night. It took the bodyguard's guilt, or they didn't want to give him no more money. And then the DA was paid off. How can you have all this evidence and the DA continues to go on with the trial and convict this man? This is crazy. This is crazy. Man, you got to watch the people around you, man, and especially these women. They get you arrested. They'll lie about you hitting them. They'll lie about them having your kids. They'll lie about you shooting them. It speaks for itself. I ain't got to say nothing. It speaks for yourself. Open your eyes. Open your ears. It's crazy out here, man. It's crazy out here. Well, this is your boy Big L, man. This is another episode of Grind Mode. As I get more information, I will be coming back to y'all with more information on this Tory Lanez situation. But for the meantime, you treat these women like feeding alligators. With extreme cautions, my friends. With extreme cautions. You hear me? Until next time, baby, stay woke.